Hello everybody, I am MsGryff. Feel free to call me Sarah, and today we are back in my Forever world, and we are actually in the Mounts of Mayhem update, because all the mods I use actually updated to, 1.21.11, so that's kind of crazy. At least I thought that was crazy. Wasn't expecting that, and do I seriously have to crack these planks? I guess because it's like a new instance or whatever. It's not going to go away. It's going to do the tutorial, and I don't know how to get rid of it, so I guess I need to craft planks. But last part, we fought the Ender Dragon. We got some goodies. I put them all in here, so if you haven't seen it, you can go watch that, or, just this is what we got. We got some cool books, I suppose, some Dragon's Breath, that kind of thing. But let me, I guess, make planks. Do they have to be oak planks? I don't know. Can I just put a plank in my inventory? That's a stripped oak log, not a plank. Plank in my inventory? Nope. I gotta make planks. That's rather annoying. But today, what we are going to do is archaeology. I'm becoming an archaeologist in Minecraft. So we live next to a trail ruins, which is fun, because I've never done the trail ruin stuff, and then we're going to build an archaeologist outpost. But I brought back a dog that I got on our trip to fighting the Ender Dragon, so that dog needs a name as well as other dogs and cats and animals and such, so if you want to name one, go right ahead. But like I said, I made us a couple of brushes in advance, so I'm excited. And when I was making the brushes, I unlocked the recipe for like copper armor and stuff, because I haven't played with the Copper Age update. But yeah, see, we have a trail ruin, so I'm gonna dig it up, but I also want to preserve it, however big or small it is. So we have a chest here, as well as bundles and stuff to make more brushes if we need it. I also have a texture pack that turns suspicious gravel into Among Us gravel. That's just the vanilla tweaks texture, but it helps out, so I'm just gonna use it. And the first thing we get is emerald, which is nice. Maybe I shouldn't use an enchanted shovel for this, unless I'm like really careful. But we're just gonna try and dig it out. Maybe I should make a new shovel, because the efficiency. Maybe we could use a copper shovel and be dumb. There's not even I don't even have a crafting table over here. Okay, maybe I should chop down a tree, I suppose. I'm just gonna drop these saplings because we don't need them. But I guess we're gonna use copper shovels like a dumb person. But it'll be fun. It'll be fine. If I really get tired, I'll go make another iron or diamond shovel, but this feels a lot safer. So, I guess I'm just gonna dig it out and cut if we find anything interesting. We'll see how big this is, because our entrance to our mine was like right here, so it's kind of close, so we'll see. But this is so fun. I've never done this, so I'm excited. Ooh, more suspicious. Oh my god, I'm a dumbass. Okay, it's fine. It's cool. I honestly don't know what, like, structures and stuff are part of the archaeology and, like, the sizes. I don't know if, like, the stone is going to be part of it or not. I'm assuming not, because that wouldn't make sense to me. Like, just regular stone blocks wouldn't make sense to me, I should say. And I'm going to keep a torch in my hand just to, actually, I'm going to light up the area before like mobs spawn at night and such. Glazed terracotta? Okay. Oh, we have too suspicious. A candle, a green candle, okay. The other thing we got was the emerald. So I guess we'll put it in the bundle for now. Oh, are we getting a pottery sherd, or is that just a brick? That's just a brick. That's okay. Oh, a glass pane? Why am I getting excited about this? Archaeology was actually my mother's like dream career growing up. Ooh, we got an armor trim. A wayfinder armor trim. Okay, we have a few here. We have a pottery sherd. And a purple candle. Respecting the remnants. What's this? Oh, a lead. Interesting. Well, the structure's becoming more substantial. Mud bricks? Oh. Interesting. And regular bricks? Oh my gosh, how big is this thing? Brick stairs? And my shovel broke. What is this? Is this dye? Yeah, that's dye. Okay. My little art history heart is happy right now. Cause like, ooh. Oh my god, I'm so glad that that placed the shovel. Or a torch instead of mined the shovel. Or mined with the shovel. But it looks like I need to expand this hole some. We have some more dye. This is actually making me like probably way too happy. But I think that's okay. I think me being happy about a video game's okay. If I do say so myself. But I'm going to put everything I find in a chest after these bundles because I want to make like a book and quill that has like field notes in it. So we have clay, okay. And it'll be like it'll be just like an archaeology dig site, which makes me actually really happy because then I can use the stuff I've been learning in art history and stuff and to my knowledge, because if you were here for the beginning, I did a axolotl shrine to the god Axel, which is the water god slash warrior god or god of war in my Minecraft world because I created my own lore because I'm crazy like that. I'm just a little, you know, I don't know. It makes me happy, so you know that's all that matters. But I basically built that shrine with lapis because of how like people worshipped and made art and like used precious metals for gods and kings and stuff. So that kind of thing. And like I also talked about how like graves and artwork and stuff was robbed or defaced. Like the mask of an Akkadian ruler originally had like lapis in its eyes, but it was stolen. And the piece defaced because that like ruler did a bad thing, or you know, just was not liked by whoever defaced it. And like you see that a lot with Egyptian statues, and the nose missing, that's what it is. It's primarily taken off in a fit of rage because you're not seen as a worthy ruler, or you did something really bad. So I can say that more eloquently, but I don't know how to at the moment, so this is what we're gonna go with, and hopefully that makes sense. Ooh, another armor trim! This thing is getting bigger and bigger. And even bigger, it looks like. Oh my gosh, how deep is this gonna go? We have some more dye. Orange and blue. I think this is cyan terracotta. So it's not the color for the glazed terracotta, I don't think. So it's not like in the dye that I'm finding is like correlating with, ooh, another armor trim. Correlating with the colors that we have going on. We have the razor armor trim, okay. Oh, another armor trim, okay. Ooh, and a golden nugget. So we have 3 out of the 4 potential armor trims you can get in a trail ruin, I believe. Ooh, a pottery sherd. A howl pottery sherd. Oh, we have 2 of those, okay. Oh my gosh, it keeps getting bigger. And there's blue. Oh my gosh, there's blue. And we have blue dye, and there's blue terracotta. That makes me happy. Look at this thing so far, and it's just getting bigger. Oh my gosh, this is kind of crazy, but I am absolutely loving it. Alright, let's go around to the suspicious gravel. We have another brick. Some wheat, okay. We have another pottery sherd. And a disc? We have a music disc. Hold on, I didn't know you could get music discs. That's kind of crazy. It's another howl pottery shard. And relic. Okay, can I not put this in a bundle? I guess not. No, I didn't want to put... Ugh. I did not want to put stone in the bundle. Ooh, some cracked stone brick. and get into like cobblestone. Is this like a path? I really should have probably done some research before doing this. A hoe? Okay, I don't think we can put that in a bundle. Oh, is that light blue glazed terracotta and that cyan? That might be the case, actually. I don't play with the terracotta a lot, the glazed terracotta. I probably should play with it, and I think I'm going to experiment with it more in other build areas other than our lovely Foxwood. But for now, we will stick with our wood palette and such. But I think this is like the bottom of it, if I'm not mistaken. We have a few right here. We have some more dye. We have another lead. And it looks like another wooden hoe. Oh, now I think that is blue glazed terracotta. So the dyes are now correlating. Or like making sense, rather. Oh my gosh, is this like a wall? Is there gonna be more past this? Because I'm not sure, honestly. Okay, I think this is just the wall, so I think this is the end of this one. Like this side. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Okay. We have another suspicious gravel. Ooh, string. Okay, interesting. Something I've noticed is that there has not been any like stone tools. So in that field journal, I could say that they have not like they couldn't have maybe access to stone tools yet, is a possibility. Is this a pillar? That might be a pillar, hold on. I think it's a pillar for this structure. Up here, I think that's what that is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are paths, because that led to nothing. But oh my gosh, this thing is gonna be actually huge. We have a few more right here. More armor trim. Another pottery sherd. A sheaf pottery sherd. I don't think we have that one. And then wheat seeds, okay. And I uncovered another one in this little hole. What do we got going on here? Ooh, a pot. Can I put one of those in a bundle? Let's find out. Oh my gosh, there's an Enderman. I don't want him to take any of the... It took dirt. I don't want it to take the... dye. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die to this Enderman. Oh, I'm scared. Like, actually scared. Because I'm not going to regen health. And I'm not in, like, a short... Okay, I made a hole. Let me eat. No, give me my bundle back. That was a dumb decision. I just didn't want him to take the dig site. And I'm like jumpy too. So, not a great combo. But oh my, has this thing expanded. Oh, it looks like we hit another wall. Or not. Is this light blue dye? Shut up. Oh my gosh, wait, that then makes it to where all of the glazed terracotta dyes are actually here, I think. Or not, I don't know. I thought I had like regular blue dye as well. Maybe not. Okay, it looks like we have this inside structure to dig out. Or like the inside of this structure to dig out. Pane glass. A brown candle. Some orange dye. There's a cauldron here. Okay. Okay, I guess the coarse dirt stays here. Like to hold up the cauldron. I think this might be our last bit of suspicious gravel. So let's see what we get. An emerald! Okay, I do believe this was a wall. So I think that's everything in this trail ruin. And oh my gosh, this is gonna be a huge dig site, is what it's gonna be. Oh my gosh, it's so vast. I'm excited. Okay, so yeah, I have a lot to dig out. So I think I'm just gonna do that off camera because I don't think anybody wants to see me dig out a hole. And I'll like get it ready for the build. I'm gonna look at and see what other people have done with it. And I'll probably see like what kind of ruin this was. And I'll come back to ya in just a few moments. Alrighty, so I went ahead and dug out the hole off camera, and then I did a couple replay videos of me doing the perimeter in a retaining wall. So this is what we're working with. I hope the replay videos work, but since we're next to the river, I like kind of needed the retaining wall. And then I also did this scaffolding bit here for us to get up and down. Thought that made sense. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna decorate, basically, for the most part. I made a whole bunch of scaffolding to like support the basically floating structures. So we're gonna go through and put in the scaffolding so it looks like it's been like basically it's been dug out, but like it needs support. So like this corner here, empty. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stack up scaffolding, and people might think this be a waste of scaffolding. My first scaffolding, I might add, actually. But I disagree, because this is bringing me joy, and that's what matters. So yeah, but I also did some research actually as to what buildings, or what structures we have going on here. And we have this building here is actually a stables. And this is just like a tower, and this is like a great hall or like a hallway or something. I wrote it down somewhere. Where? I don't remember. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that sticky note. I cannot. But I'll like put up this buildings that I'm talking about on screen, hopefully, if I remember. Because I was just like, I want to do a journal that basically is the archaeologist taking notes is kind of the idea. So I can't exactly reach that part up there. Oh, I done fell. Good job, me. But you get the idea with the scaffolding. So I want to put 2 there. So I guess I can actually use the scaffolding to get up, huh? That, might be smart. Use it. So we'll put scaffolding there to hold up that corner. Let's see, is there any like other area that needs to be like held up, quote unquote? I think this one is fine because it's kind of embedded in the wall and there's like kind of a support pillar here, so I think it is okay. Maybe I just made way too much scaffolding. I also uncovered like more dirt and gravel, so I'm gonna keep this mound here, like it hasn't been dug up yet, basically. Let's see, I guess one right here would make sense as well. Like we can do one like this and then go to the side like so. Yes, like that. I think that's perfect. And I might just add scaffolding everywhere, like in places, so it's like, they're using it to dig, I suppose. So we'll go over the road here, because this is a road. I was correct in that, thinking that. And then I wanted to go horizontally as well and connect them. I like forget how scaffolding works, but like I think this definitely adds to the excavation vibes. And this is just the retaining wall. It's not like textured or anything right now. But I guess we could put some scaffolding against the retaining wall as well. That makes sense. We'll put one like right here, I think. Well, no, not there. Like on top of this mud, packed mud block, I think makes sense. Oh my gosh, and this is orange terracotta, which kind of makes sense for foxwood here, because foxwood's color are like orange and stuff, so we could say this was like an original settlement of foxwood that's been like buried, or obviously, you know, buried and stuff over time. That is like a possibility we could say. But I need to make fences so we can have torches in places. But that's with the scaffolding. So I have more decorations to use. And it is nighttime, so we have to be a little careful of mobs. It should be fine because I lit up the area pretty well. At least I hope I lit the area up pretty well. But we're done with the scaffolding, but we have decorated pots here. Then I also brought item frames. We have barrels for like storage. And then right over there, we're gonna build a cartographer tent. Or a tent, archaeologist tent. And I'm using the cartographer villager as the archaeologist, because it's either that or the librarian, and I kind of have librarians as like they understand magic kind of thing. But underneath this like scaffolding stairs, I wanted to put barrels for storage and whatnot. Let's see, what else do I want to put down here? So I have like these pots as well that I want to put down as like, you know, it was dug up. How about we put them not on the road? That doesn't make sense. We can just, you know, honestly, where we had them is probably fine, actually. We have this dig site, so I'm gonna put, I also have a ladder here as another way to get up. I'm gonna put a couple item frames here because I have a toggle item frame mod, so it turns invisible. So I'm going to get a brush and things, I think, to kind of put around here, but I also want to take some of the items that we dug up and put them in the item frames as well, so it's like we're actively digging them out is the idea. But we actually have the brush and the shovel that we used to dig this area out, but I think I want to put those in the tent. So let's see. We can put a pottery sherd in a we have another plot to place. We can put one of these pottery sherds, I think. And maybe a brick as well. So we have like masonry stuff there. Let's see, do I want to put, I think we should put one of the dies down, or like a couple of the dies down maybe. We'll definitely do an orange one. And then I think we'll do a blue as well. We could also just place these candles down as well. So I'm gonna grab a green candle. So we could also do the armor trims since we have multiple of them, so we can put one down, but we're going to be able to duplicate these anyway. We could also, I'm going to put an emerald down as well, actually, because I've been working what the field notes are going to be. I've been working on what that book and quill is going to look like. And yeah, we'll go over it later. But let's go ahead and put this pot. Should we put it in another area? I think we should. To just kind of show that it was spread around, possibly. But yeah, this was actually a stables, which is pretty interesting. So it was fun to research it, honestly, and help put stuff like together in my head. We can put, we'll put a brick in here, in this item frame. And look, it's like, it's there, it's been excavated. So we'll put the Howl pottery sherd here. Like so, and it's, oh my gosh, it's like a little, that's a little pottery area. Now this candle can go over here to this like seat. It kind of looks like a throne area, honestly, so we'll put the candle there. Now as far as the dyes, I think we'll put here. I think we'll sprinkle them here. Actually, I'm gonna put the emerald here, because it's gonna be like, actually, I'm gonna put it in the stables. Because one of the entries that I'm going to have in my field notes is that he speculates trade until they uncover the stables that has like an emerald in it, and the stables suggesting that they traded with other not colonies, oh my gosh, other settlements. And then it's also like the glazed terracotta is also like, they think it's imported at first until they find the dyes. Actually, with that then, let's put this next to the throne looking thing. Because then it's like, oh, they actually had like an understanding of how to make glazed terracotta that's lasted this long, kind of thing. We will put barrels elsewhere as well. We have a dirt pile there, so maybe, let's see, where can we put a barrel? We can put some barrels here. I think that makes sense. And what was I gonna put here? Oh, I wanted to grab, I think, one of the hoes. Since we have 3 of them, I'm gonna grab one of the hoes as well as the wheat, and it'll be found, and we'll say that it's being dug up in this pile, or it's already been dug up, I don't know. Well, you know, it's there. It's there, they're gonna be together to suggest that this was agriculture, like they grew their own food, agriculture, they lived a sedentary lifestyle kind of thing. But I think that is honestly pretty good, unless I wanted to put my brush down here, put like a different brush, that is. Might not be a bad idea, like literally just put it on top of that gravel. What else can we put down here? I'll put an item frame here, and here, I suppose. And what we can put on top of those, I do not know. Oh, we will put a crafting table down there though, because that makes sense to have one. I want to put these in the cartographer's tent. our archaeologist tent. So let me just go get another brush and a shovel. Let's make a copper shovel, and we can, honestly, I'm going to preserve copper shovels for like archaeologists in this world, I think. I think that's kind of fun. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, I need a couple sticks. I also thought about digging out and building the tent down here. Like digging out a cave area, or like a dugout area with like a wool overhang, to kind of look like a little outpost kind of thing. I'm going to put this crafting table with these barrels, I think, or I'll replace this barrel here with a crafting table. You know what, we'll just actually take the barrels off together, and put the crafting table there. That makes sense. Now, if I were to dig out like a little cave with an overhang, it would probably be in here. Which isn't a bad idea, and it would keep the cartographer safe from zombies. So I brought wool, so let's see what we can do. I need more fences though. I'm just gonna make a bunch. So it's like gonna be on the road here, which is not ideal. But I think that's what's gonna have to happen. Unless I want to dig out the walls another couple blocks wide. It is an option, but I also kind of like the idea of it being dug out. So I'm gonna dig out an area. Yeah, we can dig out an area and then do a wool overhang. And like do it on this side as well. And just have a corner post here. Yeah, that's good. And it's not directly on the road anymore. Okay, let's go get the cartographer table and such. After I actually do these torch posts that I prefer doing in Foxwood because they only use precious materials like iron and stuff for like making glass for important buildings like churches, because they are like worship based primarily. So they use torches for light instead. And this is kind of seen all throughout Foxwood as well. But I mean, like, even their churches don't use well, I need to change it, because I didn't have enough iron when I was building the churches. So, I'm going to replace some of the torches there with lanterns, but otherwise, they use torches. And it's just small things like that that add to world building. So, you know, just some ideas for you if you like world building and kind of want to incorporate it some. It's a good thing to consider that, you know, there's like lower income areas and like areas that don't have people who know how to use, like say, like blacksmith stuff. That kind of thing. But let me go ahead and take the torches out of my hand and see if we need to light up anywhere. Maybe like a post in the middle here would make sense. I'm gonna put some barrels in the corner here. We're gonna put the desk here, and I have some dark oak to go with the cartographer table. So we'll do the desk like here. I kind of want to like trap the villager so it can't escape, kind of thing. As much as I would love to have them walk around, I also don't want them to die, is kind of the thing. So I'm just going to place these dark oak trapdoors on here so it, oh, but I wanted to decorate the top of it. Okay. I wanted to put stuff on the desk was the thing, wasn't it? And we need a lectern as well. So I think I'll put this up against the wall, actually. You know what, this can actually be the working area for down here, and then we'll do the tent upstairs. So it will be this will be where the archaeologist cartographer works, and they live in the tent. So I'm gonna have to get another cartographer table, aren't I? I think that's gonna have to happen. And I ran out of item frames, but that's okay. I don't need to use too many of them anyway. We'll put the tools either side. Okay. So this is just the working area. So, oh, I can put the chest of the stuff we found down here. I think that makes sense. So I'm gonna leave like these armor trims up here for us to duplicate. So we're still gonna have those down there. We'll put the string and the wheat seeds down there, as well as what's in these bundles. But we're gonna leave this stuff up here for us. But I still will try to separate it. Oh, we could even like see that they make candles. So they like, okay, I need to write this down. So they have string and they have candles. So it makes sense that they would also be farming bees. You know, sometimes you just have to write down an idea so you don't forget it. And that's like a good display, I think, of everything. So we have our bundles back, which I'm not gonna complain about. Now let's see if I can build a tent. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I'm just gonna finish it, go get more wool and such. And just finish it off camera, because like I'm using way too much brain power. Alright, I got a little carried away, and this is the tent that we have. I wish it was daytime so I could show you. But it's pretty simple. It's simple. I need to grab more fences to light this thing up more, but I think it's quite alright for now. I like the tent, it's a good size. We're gonna do a campsite here. Oh, a zombie has seen us. Okay, time to pull out the sword then. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna put some slabs on top of these so things can't get in or out. Maybe we should go to sleep. That might be a good idea. Oh my gosh, it's really filling out. The line of sight is filling out here. That's fantastic. But let's go look at the tint in the daytime. Yeah, I'm proud of that. I am proud of that, I will say. But we need to put a lectern up here for our book that I'm gonna do. So I'll put a crafting table in here as well, because we kind of need one. We're gonna make a lectern. We'll put it right here for now. And then we'll take these oak slabs, this oak stuff, and make a makeshift, like a corner desk, I think makes sense. Let us, I don't know for like a chair. We have the spruce trapdoors, so we would need spruce slabs, which I'm gonna need anyway, so might as well make them. So I'm just gonna put a slab down and then a trapdoor like this, so it's a little chair. I like that. I have some like carpet too to put in here. Like that. I wonder if I should put a bed over here. It's not the worst idea ever. But I definitely want to get more item frames because I got a compass as well. Because, you know, we don't have like a GPS system, but archaeologists use like, they use stuff to like determine where's north and south when gridding out their dig sites. So I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I have to do that. So there we go. We will just, the book and quill is empty, so I will put it in there for now. And I'll add to it, and then I'll read it to you at the end of the video. Or I might do like a weird voiceover thing, I'm not sure. But we definitely need a campfire to put over there, that's for sure. Going to extend the desk with a bookshelf there. I think that makes sense. Oh my, I'm going to have to repair my tools after this. But one of my stipulations I set for this world is I was not allowed to use mending until I fought the Ender Dragon. And we fought the Ender Dragon, so we can definitely use mending. I think I'll get that set up in the next part. Because I have one mending book. I have no idea what to add it to, but my pickaxes are pretty low, so that might be the first one. Here we go, we have a campfire. I'll put it right here, and I will put like a bench or two like surrounding it. I think I should probably go grab a bed. I think that makes sense. Let's see what else. Oh, it's raining now. That's quite nice. Well, the sun is setting, so I can get rid of it. But we need a bed, that's for sure. There we go. We have a bed in here. I have no idea what else to put. We could bring one of like the dogs or the cats over maybe. So it's like the archaeologist has a little companion, you know? Be all cute and stuff. Be cute or whatever. And I think I'm gonna fill this area out with another wheat field. Okay, so I'm gonna bring one of these white dogs over with us. And if you want to go ahead and give the archaeologist dog a name, leave it in the comments. This dog better be careful wherever it went. Do not step in that campfire. Oh, no, stop. Okay. Sit, sit, sit. Yeah, you can go ahead and sit. Yeah, we'll put the pup there. That's so cute. Very, very cute, actually. You shall be named at some point. I'll name you in the next episode if no one else does. I'll think of something. But I do want to have a cartographer villager here. So I kind of need fences. I need fences and fence gates is what I need. It'll like ruin the look of it, but it'll keep the villager safe. And I don't like have a need for a cartographer villager right now. I don't think so. Or I don't think anyway, so we're not gonna upgrade it at all. We're just gonna place the villager in there. Is that really safe though? I need to light up the forest if I do that. I made way too many sticks on accident. Ah, now I made too many fence gates. I'm just not functioning right now, am I? That's what it seems like. Oh my gosh, look at how this is shaping up. Coming back from our island, because I've run out of villagers to put in, so we're gonna cure these 2 villagers here finally. But just, oh, it's coming together, it's looking fantastic. Foxwood is becoming a very nice place to live. But I had that weakness potion from when we cured villagers the last time, and luckily I found 2 golden apples while doing the Ender Dragon stuff. So we can go ahead and cure these villagers here. Alrighty, this should be going. Hopefully they don't turn each other back into zombies, because that would suck. And I think I accidentally splashed DJ and Dusty. Poor things. So, while we wait for that to go on, and that villager, I lit up the area last night, so hopefully it's as safe as it can be. There shouldn't be any way for zombies to get into the tent, so it should be okay. So we'll put a villager here, but I guess in the meantime I'll do some landscaping. But I have these kind of big areas of emptiness that I don't know like what decorations and stuff to fill with, so if you have ideas, let me know. I would appreciate it. It would help out a lot. Are you gonna turn back into a villager? I swear to God, if you turn this dude into a... Kill this dude, I'm gonna... Oh my God, what's going on? Can I pick this dude up in a boat? I can! Fantastic! That was stupendous news. Okay. So we only successfully cured 1 villager, I think? Lovely. So I'm gonna have to make a new weakness potion and get more gold, and yay, you're just a treat that keeps on giving. Oh, the cartography table is downstairs, that's correct. So I was gonna put him downstairs, I think. That's what I was gonna do, and oh, he's gonna roam around though. Oh no, because I wanted it to be a cartographer. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is just lock him in as a cartographer down here, so set up a trade that I can do with him real quick. And then, oh, there's also barrels down here. Hold on. No, 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 no. Crap. Nugget. Why do they always go to barrels, like, immediately? Oh, he was going to the cauldron, actually. Yeah, become a cartographer, like I said. Yes, that is exactly the look I want you to have. Okay, so we need a emerald, it looks like, to lock him in. Right, let us go ahead and place our cartographer that will need a name. So yeah, this is fantastic. He can't get out. Perfect. He has a dog. Perfect. No, they definitely need names. Ooh, if we added like a duo name, that could be fun. That could be really fun. So let me know if you've made it this far. Yeah. But with that, we're gonna have to take a little sneaky look in his field journal there. Okay, I'm just gonna pause so you can read, because there's 15 pages and I don't think anyone wants to hear me read that. So if you're interested in hearing lore or reading lore, go ahead. I'm sorry if there's any spelling mistakes or grammar mistakes, but you know, it happens. Okay, so that is the lore I came up with, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you're having a good day and will continue to do so. Bye-bye now.